know, they say that cash is king, but it's not always true. In fact, many businesses, big and small, barter goods and services every day. So much so that Green Apple Barter has built a business on it. Justin Krane is Director of Marketing at Green Apple Barter Services, and Vern Ulery is a trade broker with the company. And welcome. Good to see both of you.
Likewise, Bill.
Yeah, for people who don't know the barter business, this is like shades of medieval times or something. You know, you show up with your bushel of corn and you get a hammer or a new stirrup for your horse. But it actually is a little bit of the way it works.
The 2008 version of that.
Yeah. So how does it? So describe to me how this works. You got a number of companies, and they all what? Toss their goods and services into a pot?
They make either a product or service available to the Green Apple network.
Okay.
We have 1,400 companies that can utilize that service. So they have a Green Apple card, and they go into, say, a restaurant, or they need a rooftop on their building. They call a broker at Green Apple. That's really the key, the relationship at Green Apple, the broker and the company.
Okay.
So someone may call Vern and say, hey, we've got a roof we need done on our building. Can you get that done for us through the network?
Okay, and then you'll know, well, yeah, we have these suppliers who are prepared to do roofs.
We'll contact the vendors, find out if they'll be able to do the job for them, put the buyer and seller together, and the seller is going to bid out the job. The buyer likes it. They close the deal on it. They call us up. They transfer the trade dollars from the one account into the other. And then we may say to the buyer or to the seller, you now have X number of trade in your account. What are you looking for? What would you like to buy?
Advantage to businesses from doing business this way versus just writing a check or putting on a credit card?
Well, the nice thing about this is the cash they have is going to stay in their bank account. They're going to use their Green Apple credits to offset the business expenses.
Okay, so and I would think you need a certain number of businesses involved in a network like this to really make it work.
Absolutely. So we've actually grown from a startup company in '91 to having 1,500 participants in the Green Apple network.
1,500 participants, so all kinds of businesses today?
All kinds. In fact, we did $23 million in trade last year in 07. We're up 20% already this year, with the fourth quarter, which is our biggest quarter, still ahead of us.
Okay, and so you've seen that growth happening despite what we hear is happening out in the economy with the slowdown and everything else. I wonder, does that make this kind of business more attractive in some ways, do you think?
Yeah, sure it does. Yeah, it's a situation where if you want to preserve your cash, you can hang on to it now by doing the trade situation with it. And your cash is now safe in your checking account while you're doing business. We present the jobs to you, so it's new business that's brought into you. So we act as the marketing for you or your company as well. That's
really remarkable. So, okay, I'm trading television time for a car lease, for example, and that's nice and easy, and no cash has changed hands. So how do you make money?
We make a 6% commission.
Okay.
On each transaction.
So what, if you use the card around town, you're going to a restaurant or a business that accepts it because everybody's contributed to the network, what, you bill them for the percentage on the transactions?
We give all companies a statement each month.
Okay.
That compiles their sales, their purchases. And the nice thing is the credits are liquid, so you don't have to take back something from a different company. You get a credit. That credit spends at 1,400 companies.
Okay, so you have plenty of options then to keep
and the idea is we keep generating more options too. We have a sales staff. There are 8 other brokers out there. They're constantly adding new companies into the mix, making more and more things available every day.
Really amazing. I assume you have a website? People
we do.
Get in touch?
Yeah.
Yep.
GreenAppleBarter.com.
GreenAppleBarter.com. Fascinating business. Well, yeah.
I was going to say, we just yesterday, in fact, a local furniture store, the largest in the area, is closing out one of his stores, contacted us. He was one of our clients and said, Vern, we'd like to close out our inventory. And within 5 hours, we sold $100,000 worth of furniture.
Unbelievable. And quite an amazing story. Green Apple Barter. Thank you both so much.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
And we'll be back in just a moment with more of Our Region's Business. Stay with us. If you're looking for more information about segments on Our Region's Business, or if you want to revisit a favorite interview, have we got the resource for you. Many recent segments of Our Region's Business are now available as streaming video on the internet. There's a special section devoted to Our Region's innovators, and a featured segment will appear each week on the home page of the Allegheny Conference on Community Development. There are several ways to find the archive at ourregionsbusiness.com, at AlleghenyConference.org, and of course through the homepage of our partner in producing this program, WPXI.com. Please take a look and let us know what you think.